Hey guys, what's up? Um, I'm actually standing outside my garage. I gotta get out of here. It smells like freaking pool chlorine in my garage right now. We don't even have a pool. I don't know why it smells like pool chlorine. Yeah, so this is what it looks like outside right now. It's actually a nice day. So I just want to tell you guys, uh, about like what happened to me the other day. So as some of you maybe not have heard, Canadaguia got a tornado the other day. It was like one of the small tornadoes that wasn't big enough to destroy houses, but it was my first ever tornado. Um, so what happened was we were gonna go out on a boat. Luckily, we didn't because my grandfather called and said, we're not gonna be able to go on a boat. They've issued a severe thunderstorm watch. So, um, we got back to the house and like I, me and me and my grandparents walked down to the lake area, to the park area, and we saw like this big dark cloud, and it looked like it was going the other way. Then when you looked down towards the other end of the lake, there's like this big dark fog rain cloud, and it's like, okay, it looks like it's gonna be raining here soon. So we start walking back to the house, and all of a sudden, like 5 minutes after, not even after we got back to the house, my grandparents' house, it got like real dark and windy. So I walked down to the lake all by myself, right? I look to my right and I see these little lightning flashes far away, and the sky's literally like a dark blue. And I'm like, that doesn't look good. So then I ran back to get my grandma, and I'm like, you gotta come see this. So she walks down, she sees it, and she's like, yeah, I think it's just gonna go around us, because usually most storms do go around that area, because that's usually what happens, she says, in Canandaigua, but not this one. So we got back. When we were down there, the wind started picking up. I'm like, do you think we should just start heading back? And she's like, yeah, just in case. But I think it's going to go around us. So as we were walking back, one of Grandma's neighbors literally said, she was standing outside, and she said, um, hey, I'm watching the news inside, and they said there's like a big storm coming down the lake from the Naples area. And then, we got back, and that's when my gram started to believe that we were actually going to get a storm. So 5 minutes later, we were cooking dinner. All of a sudden, we see like lightning. So I went out. Well, I didn't really see lightning yet, but like I went out to stand, and it's like I stood out there, and it started getting really dark and really windy, and I started to, it was like sprinkling kind of. So I went back inside because the wind was like really blowing at that time. So I went back inside, and 2 minutes later, not even, I see lightning, like a big flash of lightning. And then I went back inside, and I went to, so I went back inside, and it's like really windy outside. So I'm just like, okay, looks like just a normal thunderstorm. Your dinner was about like 10-15 minutes almost ready, and literally the power started flickering. So that's when I really started to get nervous, because I'd never seen anything like that before. And then I went outside again, and it's like nothing happened. Sorry. I went outside again, and it was like really dark, and it was downpouring at that point, and the wind was still really high. And I was going back in because I didn't really feel comfortable going out. And all of a sudden, you hear the from the weather station, and they said there's a tornado warning. And a couple minutes after my grandfather said that there was a tornado warning. We saw Grandpa's flowers, so he has like a whole line of flowers in his backyard. We saw all those flowers go 5 or 6 feet in the air. So I'm like, oh, and they have like these rocking chairs in the back, and they flew all over the place. So then my grandmother's brother Frank, he was sleeping upstairs in my aunt's bedroom. So my grandfather told me to go get him, just to be down there because they wanted him to be more, because it's like more safe down in the lower floor because he was upstairs sleeping in my aunt's room. So I went upstairs, woke him up, and said, "You need to go downstairs right now. There's a big storm." Yeah, and there is a tornado warning. So we both walked downstairs together, and we had dinner. After dinner, at this point, it was downpouring. We were eating dinner, and that's when it like really started calming down. So after that point, after it started calming down, we were like, okay, we're gonna go outside and see the damage. So we go open the garage, and there's a big tree, literally snapped right across the street, and we see trees snapped all over the place. But here's where it gets worse. We literally walk down to the lake, and they have like these big, huge trees. And it's like, every single one of them were either snapped, bent over like this, or they were uprooted. And then we have kayaks there, and we went over there, and they have like a big like fence that blocks off their neighborhood from like the park. And next to the gate on the left, the whole fence on that side was down because I think and all the kayak racks are broken. So I think what happened was the tornado, which we didn't know at that point was a tornado yet. I think they just confirmed it yesterday. Was like, I think what happened was the kayaks in the wind went blowing, and it like broke the thing, and it like smashed through the fence. But luckily we got our kayaks back. So yeah, that's like all the damage. And I heard on 5 and 20 near like the Wegmans and the Dunkin' Donuts, there's like poles down, but not in like the middle of the road. It was in like the road in the plaza. So yeah, that's my tornado story. If you guys got any tornado stories, if you guys are there, let me know. Well, you don't have to let me know, but yeah, that was a very scary experience for me. And before that, we had a tornado watch, and then it turned into a warning because after that we went to the Jason Mraz concert, but that was like, we still ended up going to the Jason Mraz concert at CMAC, but that was like 2 weeks after, maybe a week or two before, on Monday. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, or write in the comments. If you have any scary tornado experience, note in the comment if you want to. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and yeah, bye.